Hey guys, my spring break was the other week and boy was it crazy. I went to Florida, I spent all day on the beach, I spent all night partying with thousands of other scantily clad college students, and I spent the morning sleeping off the hangover. I learned how to shotgun a beer and I threw up a few times, but heck, it was worth it because I became friends with the whole Harvard rowing team and I got all their phone numbers. Or at least that was the spring break that I experienced vicariously through a few Snapchat stories while I sat at home and watched Netflix. Before coming to college and like seeing my, I was gonna say friends, but these people aren't really my like close friends, they're more acquaintances. Before seeing my acquaintances' Snapchat stories and Facebook posts, etc., I hadn't realized how accurate the Hollywood depiction of like college spring break is. It was crazy. I felt like I was watching a scene from a college spring break movie while I was watching those Snapchats. And I was just like, oh, I guess this is actually a thing that people do. I, on the other hand, actually went home. I spent time with family. I spent a lot of time applying for like hundreds of jobs. Okay, not like hundreds, but like a significant number of jobs. And I wrote so many cover letters. This was me, like 50% of the time. Dad, how do I show that I'm self-motivated in a cover letter? What's another way to say that I'm hardworking? What if I just beg for the job? Like, just write please, 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 please over and over. Do you think they'll hire me? Okay, but like, is it considered bad form to just Venmo them like $100 to give me the job? And the other 50% of the time I spent watching a new show. Okay, one more episode and then I'm going to bed. That's it. That's it. Just one more. Just one more. Okay, it's not that late. I can do one more episode. Just one more episode. Okay, it's 3 a.m. I seriously need to stop. Or watch one more episode. Then stop. I started watching Better Call Saul, which is the prequel to Breaking Bad, and oh my god, it's so good. It's just as good as Breaking Bad, and I'm so excited about it. But I'm so frustrated because they've only made a season and a half of it, and I've already caught up, obviously, because like I had all of spring break. I watched it in like 3 days, and it's just, I am not patient enough to have a show that isn't complete, and I can't just sit down and binge watch it because like I watched the last episode like 5 days ago and now I have to wait more days to watch the next episode, and it's like, why? I want to know what happens. Just want to know what happens. So I've been spending the time between episodes watching Breaking Bad because of course, what are you gonna do when you don't have the next episode of the prequel? You watch the original show, which I highly recommend, by the way. Breaking Bad is amazing, it's great, it's fantastically directed. I'm really appreciating it a lot more the second time watching it through. It's a great show. Definitely watch it. Not gonna recommend Better Call Saul yet though, because you can't binge watch it, so there's no point yet. So my spring break was basically a lot of sleeping, a lot of Netflix, and a lot of applying for jobs, which kind of sounds boring and not very exciting, but you know, I walked away from spring break getting some interviews with some companies and some other people who got a little tipsy over spring break and couldn't walk straight, ended up walking away from spring break with a broken foot. So I'm not gonna say I did it right. I'm not gonna say they did it wrong. Because you know, people can do whatever they want over spring break. If you need to blow off steam, that's cool. I totally respect that. As long as you're being safe and not hurting people and whatever. That's cool. But I'm the one who's probably gonna get a job. So, you know. Let me know down in the comments what your guys' ideal spring break would be or was if you're out of college already. I promise I won't judge you if your ideal spring break is partying all night and sleeping all day. That's totally cool. That's totally cool. It could also be backpacking through Iceland. That's kind of cool. My best friend did that once. She didn't backpack, but she went to Iceland. She got me tea from Iceland. That was really cool. Check out the tea from Iceland that my friend got me. Looks like leaves, because it is leaves, but it's tea, and I love tea. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up for me to let me know. Share it if you want. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can go ahead and do that. And if you do that, I will see you soon. Bye!